If we're going to look in English, the sort of the canonical word order would be something like Maria found the building easily, or Maria easily found the building. So either pre-verbally or potentially at the end of the phrase. Where in Spanish, you can get this interruption between the verb and the object. So you could say something like Maria found easily the building, which maybe in some like conversational English you might hear, but it's not supposed to be the canonical structure in English. So they have some differences in their placements, and so then they discuss, and they have these great conversations. But it's really interesting to see about how they go about this process of how do you critique sort of the other person's speech. You're both probably have had some issues in your life with being critiqued about your language. So these can be really sensitive topics. And things that I think that we preface in the beginning of Josh's course, like what does it mean to be a heritage speaker? How do you value yourself in this context? But it still gets, you see a lot of stuttering, well, in my opinion, a lot of couching this in different ways. But a lot of times what's neat is that they come to the conclusion that we're both right. I didn't really think about it the way you had said it, but that does sound right. And I think both of these sound good. Maybe just one sounds a little bit better, or then they start to think about contexts in which maybe you could actually say that. And this is the kind of hypothesis testing and metalinguistic development that I think is really crucial for these kind of courses. And just a couple more examples. In the green is sort of the resolving differences issue, and then the yellow I have like where they start to develop the metalinguistic awareness. Well, we have more examples. So with here in the metalinguistic awareness, they start to